love that.
Oh my god!
I think the reason I can't hear it is because all I could hear was you.
Oh, well, that's all you need, really.
There, now I can hear it better.
Ah.
All right, okay.
Well, shucks.
So you guys, so what we're seeing right here is, this is Joxer's version of the tower at Morden's Hollow, which is pretty damn accurate compared to what I have.
Super good.
So,
Sweetie.
there it is. That is the dark tower that laid ahead of them. So, per the description that I gave you last week, I'm going to go ahead and move you up to see what it is that you guys actually see.
Uh-oh.
All right. So, as I described last week, you come through, as you got closer to the Tower of Morden's Hollow, the trees started being decidedly more dead. Finally, through the broken trees, you can see the tower slightly raised up on the side of a hill. Around the tower, somebody has paved it with stone slabs. Much of that stone slabs now is broken and decayed, and plants have kind of broken through the various different cracks. The tower itself is incredibly tall. While there is a small flight of stairs leading up at the base, there's no visible doorway at the end of those stairs. At the very top, there are archways dotted all the way around. The last thing that happened was, as you guys approached it, you also noticed a strange, meticulous glowing circle surrounding the tower, as it was light blue glowing, and periodically you saw like bzz, 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 blue sparks would fly upwards, indicating that the tower itself is completely endomed in this strange magical field. As you were looking up at the very top, from one of the windows facing you, a strange, very attractive bat-winged woman appeared and kind of glared down at you, clutching what appeared to be a large bow that had glowing tip arrows. Then, 2 archways over, another one emerged and appeared in that archway and kind of leered down at you. Then, in the center arch, a woman with a horned helm, and as I described, that's wearing plate mail, but the plate mail is clearly not for any form of protection and more of an erotic kind of costume, and a big, long black cloak appeared. As she did so, she kind of looks down at you, runs her clawed hand down the side of the concrete arch, and lets out a kind of deep and sinister laugh. And then just peers down at you. That's literally where we left off last week. Here are our heroes over here staring at this thing, and way, way up in the tower you can see those 3 creatures. The tower itself is about 130-ish feet, about 150 foot, in each direction. Height-wise, sorry, I almost choked for a second. Height-wise, it is a good 150 feet tall. Alrighty.
Is the blue circle surrounding it, is that like a miniature wall between us and the blue circle?
No, it is
like,
little more than
Can
maybe...
we step onto that?
It looks like at some point somebody built like an edge to the slab to try to hold it together so that it didn't crumble as much and like fall apart. But that edge is no more than maybe, it's like a small curbstone really. It's probably no more than about 6 inches out of the ground.
Okay.
So it's not actually a tall wall. You can step over it, but by doing so you would be stepping straight into the glowing blue field.
Blowing glue.
Hey, I like to blow glue.
Or is this the part where you go in, Emlyn, because you're dead?
I don't want to get struck by those arrows.
Right. Can you take them out, Kyla?
Who's
Oh,
me?
you're muted.
Clearly, she can't. She has no voice. She's got herself with a silent spell.
Oh no! This whole encounter and no voice.
I could try. I just don't think, frankly, my arrows are what's going to really do the trick here.
Well,
Maybe not initiate some sort of combat here. We are definitely at a disadvantage.
yeah, you want to try talking to them?
Me? Sure, I could.
Or Tolgar?
Oh sure.
What if we both? Maybe she'll see you some sort of like beefcake, you know? Some beef.
I'm the beef, you're the cake.
Okay, so as you're watching and having that discussion, the one with the bow and arrow and the other both immediately, almost like synchronized, burst out with their wings folded back, dive bomb towards the ground, and as they're probably about 30 feet above the ground, their bat wings kind of go woof, out and arc, almost like a parachute, and allow them to slowly glide the last few feet to the ground as they both land. As soon as they land kind of standing upright, fold their wings back, and they're just... The glowing blue wall is clearly very thick, but it is translucent, so you can see through it, although everything on the other side is kind of slightly blurred because of the blue magics that you're staring through. But you can definitely get the impression, like, the body, the way that they're doing it is a very seductive thing, and they're, like, beckoning you forward. They don't seem to be making any hostile movements or actions at all. The one with the bow has an arrow knocked, like she's holding onto the bow with an arrow across it, but it is in one hand, so she'd actually have to, she's not raised it and aimed it at you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna approach.
I'm just gonna watch.
I am gonna watch as well.
Okay?
Well, she beckoned, man.
As you do that, as you start approaching,
I
the
asked
other
you.
woman with the horned helm steps out of the arch and just seems to like hover there for a moment, and then slowly floats down to the ground and lands between them.
I will be walking behind Emlyn to approach as well.
There's no reason for hostilities, ladies.
Ladies.
All right, okay.
Hey, ladies.
You say that. They just kind of look at you. The one in the middle, you see her mouth move, but you hear nothing.
I'm gonna turn back to Thelonious. I don't think they could hear us.
Possibly this field of some sort could be distorting our voice or stopping sound altogether.
Yell it.
So I'm gonna try. Oh, they're probably too far, aren't they? Yeah, they're probably too far. Oh yeah, they're way too far. That's far away. I was gonna try an awakened mind, but never mind.
Wait, each square is
50 feet.
50 feet. Ooh, okay.
So I'm just gonna hold up my hand and give it like a wave.
Yeah. I made you a little bit bigger than you probably would be, but that's just so that you
Okay.
can be seen easily.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, Thelonious, we do have her book, remember, that the kids stole?
Yes, of course. Do I have that, or do you have that? One of us has it.
You have it.
Maybe.
You carry the books.
Oh, no, hold on. Yes, here it is. So I'm going to pull that book out that we got. I don't know if I have any information on it.
It's a book of demon summoning, basically.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Demon Summoning book. So I'll kind of look at it and go, this is sort of more your thing. How do you think it could help in this situation?
Well, we could be returning it as a gift.
Oh, yes, that's good. That's good. Although I don't like the look of this thing in front of us, to be honest with you.
Agreed.
So I'm gonna get a little closer to it, Gore.
Okay.
I'm gonna
As you get a little closer to it, you can feel a lot of static coming from it. Like your long flowing beard like starts to lean towards it, and it's like
It's so stupid looking.
you know how like if you rub you like if you get a balloon and you rub it on your thing and you put it onto your hair and your hair stands up. That's kind of what's happening with your balloon with your beard.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the book out in front of me, like, and just kind of lift it up above my head, trying to show them, like, look what I have.
Okay.
See if it rouses their suspicions at all.
So you see that the one in the center kind of leans forward. I would describe her facial features, but you really can't see them because it's too phased and hazed with the glowing blue.
Okay.
With that, you see her kind of look to her right and look to her left. And then you see her clap her hands, and both of them immediately out come their wings, and they take to the air. They go up about 30 feet, and then fly to the edge of the glowing blue boundary. With that, you see them both slowly lean into it and begin to kind of almost probably no more than about a foot or so per second begin to float through it coming forward.
You want me to mage hand it up so they could get a better view, or is that too obvious and possibly dumb?
What, the book?
Wouldn't they just take it and then leave?
I believe that's what they are coming here to do. I think. They saw the book? Right?
Well, Tolgar, you're way too far away. Get closer, please.
Okay. I'm gonna stomp forward.
Tolgar, hurry up, Tolgar! They might be fighting.
I'm going where the big guy goes.
All right. So who has the book?
I do.
All right.
Hello?
Okay, so they literally get to the point where their bodies are your side of the glowing blue, but their wings are still kind of like tucked back in behind it. Upon doing so, both of them fix their gaze firmly on the book. The one on the left says in a very seductive female voice,
Close your eyes.
I've always found an older man alluring. Such a pretty gift you have brought me. Bring me the book. Yes, says the other one. Bring us the book. We'll make it worth your while, and you get to make 2 DC 15 charm checks, Mr. Thelonious.
What am I rolling? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
DC 15. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Close your eyes from their feminine wiles.
Okay.
Stop looking at their...
Here's the first
Stop looking
one.
at their wings.
Nope, okay, I
Oh,
failed.
almost a 20.
roll the second one.
Dude,
Oh,
It
does
might
it
be
matter?
relevant.
Yeah. It's two
Yeah.
different people.
you might get
Well, I mean, I
two
failed.
different.
Yeah. So basically, you
shit.
have, so you have succumbed to both of their charms. So basically, being charmed. This is purely meta. So this is for Snugs' ears as player. I'm not going to type you a manuscript privately because you're all
That's fine.
You're all good enough to not meta.
Sure.
But you will obey their verbal and telepathic commands.
Okay.
If they suffer any harm, or if you suffer any harm or receive a suicidal command, you get to make another saving throw. If you successfully save against the effects, it will end. And you will be immune to their charms for the next 24 hours. Unfortunately, because you failed, unless they tell you to do something that harms yourself, or you try to commit, or they tell you to kill yourself, or anything like that, or you take
Harm
from this, this is for an entire day.
Okay.
So immediately, knowing that they've got you under your spell, as they see your eyes go like,
Yeah, I'll spiral.
and little birds go, Little hearts burst. Pew, 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 pew. The one on the left, the one on your left, telepathically tells you, "Bring me the book."
I just start walking over there.
All right. So the only thing you guys are aware is that Thelonious is now approaching the blue barrier with the book.
I kind of hold him back. Don't approach them.
Well, yeah,
Kind of like.
we didn't hear this telepathic.
No, you hear
No,
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do
you
mean?
saw
Yeah.
nothing, you heard nothing. The only thing you heard was them seductively telling him to bring them the book. And now he is.
Don't approach them. We can't just give them what they want immediately.
Well, why not? They are so nice. Look
I
at
told
them.
you to close your eyes.
It was too... I did close my eyes, but I feel compelled to give it to them. Why not? They come in peace. They have not fired upon us, so give them what they
They
asked
are
for.
the enemy. They are the main enemy we are here for.
I mean, really, the only enemy here, besides the lady way back there, is Porthan himself.
Okay. The one on the left says, "Ask us to make a deal."
Telepathically or out
Yeah,
loud?
I'll telepathically. I'll tell you if it's spoken, yeah.
She said, ask us to make a deal.
Yep.
Make a deal with me, fine bat-winged woman.
"We will not deal with you. You shall give us the book," she says.
Well, now I'm confused.
And then,
Okay.
then telepathically, you hear her kind of say, "Just wait a moment."
And then I'll just kind of stop and just freeze.
Now you definitely are sensing two presences in your head. Like only one is speaking, but you know the other one is there as well. Then the other one looks and says, "Not so hasty, sister. After all, it would be a sign of goodwill, and perhaps we can resolve this without it resorting to bloodshed. After all, they've come an awful long way to deliver the book to Mistress." She says, "Oh, you're quite right. Very well. In exchange for the book, what would you like?"
An audience with Porthan.
Actually, pretty well said.
Thank you. So we can. Nope.
In exchange for the book, this seems to be fair. Give us the book, and we will ensure that Porthan comes to the top of the tower to commune with you.
Okay. And again, I'll walk forward and do as she says.
All right, this one floats down low enough to be able to reach, and like with you holding the book up, like reach down and get it, but she does not come all the way down to the ground.
We seem to have had a problem communicating through this barrier. So how could we commune with him if he's on top of the tower and we're on the side?
He will make it so that you can. After
So is
all,
this-
this is his doing. It is his magic.
So we cannot pass through this blue barrier, but you can.
Right, give me, as you say that,
Come on.
give me a,
Okay.
hang on,
It's a
let
tarp.
me pull up the,
It's
let
a
me give
tarp.
myself a thing here. Alright, okay, go ahead and give me a, probably this is gonna come under insight. Give me an insight check.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My eyesight's not good. Nope.
Ah,
Okay.
damn it.
Oh.
I'm not going to allow Thelonious an insight check because he is totally enamored and is not going to be paying any attention other than to the deliciousness that he sees in front of him.
Since we're trying to listen.
Tolgar and Kyla,
Yes.
I will absolutely give you the same
Woo.
insight check because you are facing.
Hey!
All right, Kyla with the
Alright.
eyes.
Hey.
Okay, so it goes. So Kyla, the only thing you notice is when he says that, you know, how come you can come through and not? The one on this side subconsciously, without thinking, pulls her. You see her kind of pull her right arm behind her back, like she's hiding it. And then she kind of merges back into the globe, probably just about 1.5 feet, so that she is fully inside of it. Why she did that, but you definitely, you kind of. I'm not saying no. Everybody kind of would have seen it, but it didn't register with anybody. But for you, you definitely saw that and thought that was a bit weird. What was that reflex for? Okay, so Thelonious, you're gonna let her take the book.
Yes, I am. That's what she wants.
Okay.
That's what she gets. What baby wants, baby gets.
But she winks at you seductively.
Oh yeah, she takes the give. I give it to her.
And then she blows you a kiss, like. And then she takes the book and merges back.
My little knees go a little weak.
With that, they both slowly begin to move backwards through the crackling blue energy.
Interesting.
Theo, are you okay?
What? I kind of look around. Absolutely. Did you not see those two women? I know you're dead, unfortunately. You probably don't have those sort of urges anymore.
I don't mean to say it the way I'm about to, but they're very clearly up to something.
Really?
Especially the one.
Why do you say that?
It's obviously none of them can be trusted.
Right. They hand. So you see through the hazy blue, you see her hand the book to the one in the middle, who you see her flick through the book almost like to check that it is what she thinks it is, and then you see her slam it shut. And she's like, points upwards and then begins to float as the other two also flap their wings and hurtle their way to the very top of the tower. Those two are still visible at the entries, but the other one, no sooner that she gets to the top, you see her stop. She turns around and just goes, like, does this little weird finger wave, and then goes back into the darkness of the tower itself. Almost immediately, you guys hear what sounds like the snapping of twigs and the rustling of the remaining dying long grass all around you.
I'm gonna look around me. Do I see anything?
Okay,
approaching?
Turn around.
You do indeed. Beginning to merge out of the trees in predatory fashion.
Oh no!
You can see Babao demons begin to slowly close in on your position.
Ooh. Oh no.
Of course.
Theo.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Yep. At first glance, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5! There's 5 of them! As they begin to merge in from either side. Each one of them gets low to the ground in that familiar predatory kind of fashion that you've seen. Sniff the air as the huge, long, slaverously purple tongue laps the scent of their potential prey in front of them as they begin to look feverishly towards you. Yet they seem to be poised and waiting for something. Like, you see them keep going, like they're ready to run forward. Their instincts tell them to attack, but something has them held at bay.
What do we do?
I'm wondering, which is why I said your name, Theo,
Yes?
whether this blue barrier will hurt us or just repel us entirely.
Would I have any way of knowing anything about that?
Give
Gore?
me a knowledge arcana check.
Okay. I just didn't know if you'd give me that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You're a learned man.
Just make something up, improv it.
Can I do something that may or may not help me?
Of course.
ascertain this?
Tell me what it is you want to do, and I'll
So
tell
what
you
I-
if it does or doesn't help you.
What I want to do is just like as I see these demons kind of coming in on us, I'd be like, just to sort of test it, I would cast Mage Hand and just kind of throw it in there and see if anything happened to it, and see if what it did would kind of like trigger something in my mind, like, oh, this spell would do this, or just get a little more.
So you throw the mage hand at it?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I put my Mage Hand, I put it towards it to
Basically,
see
the
what
mage
happens.
hand just kind of show me with your hand. I mean, basically, a mage hand is this upwards, right? Wrist
Right.
up. So show me with your hand what you want the mage hand to do.
Okay.
There's only a hand. It's not mage hands, just the one. Be
Okay.
careful. This is a PG-13 show.
I'm sorry.
For me?
So,
I was gonna do
no, I'm
No, it was me. It was me. I apologize.
actually. I didn't see what you were doing. I was just making sure he didn't do anything that he shouldn't do.
Why would I do anything like... Okay. I feel like this is all right, fine. I'm going to be as G as possible. I'm going to make a thumbs up, and I'm going to just let it go right into the field.
All right, okay. So if this is the glowing barrier, it basically goes.
Okay.
It's still there, but it clearly cannot penetrate the barrier.
Okay. Does that help at all with my Arcana knowledge of...
What specifically were you trying to ascertain? As if it would hurt you or not?
Hurt or repel. That's the
Yeah.
question.
Well, clearly it repels of some. But go ahead and roll the dice,
Okay.
and let me see what you roll.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Killing it so far, baby.
Oh,
all right. So
doing great.
clearly, it didn't destroy or cancel out your spell. That's a good thing. So maybe it does just repel. But then, as an afterthought, yeah, but that is a magical hand and not actually a living entity. So if it was a living entity, maybe it would act differently. Ooh, yeah, you're definitely on the fence.
All right, I would just say, to be determined.
that answer does not satisfy me. So I'm actually approach,
Okay.
step up on the lip, but not the blue.
All right.
And I'm going to be like, well, I'm dead, and this is supposed to help us enter. Now, whether it's supposed to enter this or the stairwell behind,
Right.
should I? And I'm going to turn back around with my finger like this.
You're going to ask this bunch of bastards if you should touch it?
I'm undead.
Do it.
If I was alive, I
I think you
absolutely
should
would
be the
not.
one.
A small finger, yes. The one that's least useful.
I hate you all. This is going to go horribly wrong.
It's been an honor.
I'm going to, with my finger, go like that. Just, yeah, pretty much. Because I'm undead.
Okay. So you touch it. Have any of you guys ever, like...
Seen a dead person explode? No.
I was going to say ever,
Well.
touched live wires and seen the...
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But it's just my cuticle, man.
So it's like a Jurassic Park scene type of a thing? They
Make
go on
a Constitution save.
Oh, shit. Wow, those are high rolls.
Unless you are immune to electrical damage of any kind.
Honestly, I have no idea if I'm...
If it doesn't say you are, then you're
No,
not.
I know. I got to find the thing that says all the things
But
that
it will say if you are, then
Oh,
Are you a
or if you have resistance.
Are you a conductor? Would you be?
Um,
I mean, he's not very wet, so
immune to critical hits, cannot be energy drain, fatigue, exhaustion, strength, dex drain, negative energy heals me, blah, blah, blah. Naturally immune to poison, sleep effects, paralysis, stuns, disease, instant death effects. Oh, yes, and right here, immune to electricity.
there it is.
Yeah. No, I'm not immune to
Okay, all right. Then yeah, give me a straight fortitude save.
And in fairness, I did Google, can a dead body conduct electricity? And it can, actually.
Yes, it
No,
can.
let's roll a 20.
All right. Well, you do save. So basically, what happens is you touch it with your pinky finger,
Yeah.
You basically see a huge blast of blue. Emlyn is blown backwards, probably about
Into
10 or
Kylo.
15 feet by the blast. Make a dex save to see if you can land on your feet or if you're on your ass.
Oh, jeez, my dex save is horrible.
I'll make a dex save to get out of the way
Yep.
of it.
He lands on his back. Emlyn, you take 15 points of magical electrical damage.
All right.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I told you I wasn't sure what was happening yet.
Why did you touch it?
Why did you touch it?
I'm gonna
I
stand.
know.
Okay.
I told you to touch
As you
it.
stand up, you can go.
My undead
Classic.
fingers just smoking.
Yeah,
right?
it's just like it's like all black at the tip, and you can just see smoke lifting up from it.
No, we just gotta get these creatures to run into the blue instead of to us. You know, we just.
One way to do it, I guess.
I'm actually gonna stand up and immediately look to everybody and be like, "Who can I scratch?"
Those guys, and I'm gonna point at the.
No.
What do you call them? No,
Boba demons.
Bubba.
demons.
Bubba demons. They spit out chewing tobacco. They turn their baseball caps around. Twang their braces.
So I'm gonna show my claws and look at everybody.
Yes, it's very impressive.
Nope. Can I?
No.
At least
Not me.
yes.
Oh, please, let me have a scratch.
So are the demons still not doing anything?
No, they you can tell just I'm not even going to make you guys roll to tell that they absolutely clearly want to just rush forward and rip you limb for limb, but for some reason, whether it be they're magically held in place, whether it's some kind of mental thing denying them the ability to do so, you know, they are like an attack dog that desperately wants to charge across there and rip your throat out, but for some reason, master or some kind of physical restraint is stopping them from doing so.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back up and see if I can see Porthan DeWint on the tower yet. Because I have a feeling that
Okay.
these are his security guards that are waiting to see how this goes down.
Well, ironically, as you look up, no, you can't see him. But
Okay.
wait. Almost a
There's more?
second later, you see a dark, shadowed figure in a long robe with a hood. You can't make out any features, clutching what appears to be a large staff, standing in the entryway.
Standing where?
Standing
James?
where?
Like
Way
in the,
too loud.
so you
Shut
know
up,
the top
James.
arch. You know the top arch where the horned woman was standing. He is now standing there, but he's far enough back to not be like particularly visible. But you can see the silhouette of this ominous-looking figure.
Is
Um,
this Porthan?
Who
Is
knows?
this Porthan?
I will say
I'm
this.
Porthan, and so's my wife.
Okay. Oh wait, I don't know that.
But
You
with
said-
that, you see an outstretched arm raise, holding the staff in the air. As it does so, you notice the staff has got like a glowing red orb on the top of it. You can see the glowing red from from through the thing, pulsating, whoomp, 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 as he holds it aloft. And then almost like the Emperor presiding over a gladiatorial arena,
No.
he turns the staff downwards in a thumbs down move, and instantly they all burst forward and start tearing towards you guys. Okay, initiatives.
Ah!
Oof.
I rage.
Are you sure? Sure you wouldn't rather just get into a slight tiz?
Now I
20!
roll. Oh my god.
That'll do it.
That's actually probably good though.
Yeah.
Natural 20!
There's Tolgar with the first natural 20 of the night.
Clap for me. Come on, guys.
Clap on, clap off, you clapper. All right. Okie dokie. And let me go ahead and tag So if you bet on Jane, there's your gold.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
There you go. Thanks, guys. All right, so let's look at some initiative numbers here. Tolgar with an impressive maximum of 24. Kyla doing nice with a 20. Emlyn with a 19. And no, not Kyla.
That was a
Conch,
13.
sorry. Conch was a 20.
That was a bad roll.
And Kyla with a 13. All right, so let's see for our viewers where our little friends are going to go.
Ha ha ooh.
Oh,
Trying to get excited because, yeah.
all right, okay. So, yep, they are going to burst forward. Tolgar, you are quick on the mark, ready to defend yourself as you see them instantly begin to grip the ground as they propel themselves forward with an initial leap. What do you want to do?
Right, I'm going to stand here in front of my friends, do a nice squat, hold my magic longsword, and wait for whichever the first one is to get close to me and swing at him.
Okay, so you're basically holding your action, and whichever one enters melee first gets it.
Yes.
All right. Conch! Thelonious Conch! What do you wish to do? Currently, there's nothing telling you not to, and you have also noticed that the two bat-winged ladies that were previously sending you all kinds of thoughts are not visible. Clearly, they don't care much about this particular situation, so...
That was my first question. Okay, so how far are these guys from me?
Probably a good 100 feet or more.
Jesus, I don't know if I even have anything that can really reach them from here. Yeah, I'm just going to...
Thanks.
I am just going to...
Yeah, they've got some ground to cover.
Yeah, wholesome action. What I'll do, though, is... I want to see if I can...
Turn around so you can actually look at something.
Oh, well, yes. No, I'm doing everything style points this episode. I'm just looking...
He's looking at the reflection in the glowing blue.
Yeah, I don't even care. So here's kind of what I want to wait for is which... tell me if I'm able to do this. When they start converging onto us, I want to wait till A, they're close enough so I can cast a spell, and B, I want to try to wait till they group as close together as possible.
Okay, well, you'll see the move. So basically, what you'll get to do is, at any point, what I'll do is I'm going to move them in.
Okay.
And at any point, so you've got a held action based on that criteria.
It will be for casting a spell.
Yeah, so you can either say, yes, I'm casting it, or no, I'm not.
Okay, got it.
Okay, Kyla. You actually have the range advantage, so I think you, of all people, can actually get a shot or two off if you want.
I would like to get 2 shots off on the one right
I like that too.
Okay, so question. What are we on regarding arrows? Do you have any... I'm trying to remember last encounter. I know you plugged that thing with several of those arrows. I can't remember if you used all 3 or not.
I had one already dipped, and I was kind of like taking point with it. And then I have 2 more dippings worth.
Right, so you've got 1... So are you using that dipped arrow now, or are you holding that in reserve?
I'm using it now because, well, it's the only way I can actually hurt these guys.
Okay, alrighty. Let it go.
Well, you're attacking first too, right?
He will be because of the range advantage. Yeah.
Stuff out of this.
Damn, nice.
Now you have beat them on the initiative.
So I get automatic advantage, which automatically puts the sneak attack damage in.
Yep. Ooh. All right. Okay. So the first arrow flies true. What are you shooting at? Which one?
The one I'm pointing at with my token.
That one then. Okay.
So I get another 3d6.
Yes.
Plus
Roll high.
Roll high.
It's like rawhide, but roll high.
That's
Right.
why I did it.
6. All 6.
it's a d8 for the poison dip.
Bonus D8. Yep.
Okay.
But it means that all damage does apply because that breaks through any of their defenses. So you get the 8 plus.
Those aren't 8s.
Oh no! No, the 3d6 is right. That was his crit bonus damage. So it's 9 and only a 2 on the 8.
Yikes!
Disappointing, but nonetheless, that first arrow hits its mark. Second arrow, which doesn't have
No dip on this.
demony shit.
No dip.
Wait a minute. Wait. Just making sure I got everything right. Okay, yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, and you remember, you could hurt these things. They kind of just didn't seem to truly take the same. You know, the blows just didn't seem to have the impact they should have had.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. And still being, is it 1 per? I keep forgetting. Do. He tries and taking his hand again. Yeah, no, it still has advantage. Okay,
Yeah.
which means wait, I can't do sneak attack damage twice.
Nope, but you do still get to do that, and half of that damage will apply.
So it's not as bad as it could have been.
No. All right. So you plug that one for a grand total of 23 points of damage. Doesn't really seem to barely slow it down, to be honest. The first one kind of hit it and it like pushed its shoulder out. You saw it kind of flinch, but then it very quickly went back into a charging forward run. So let's go ahead and move these guys. Right, that gives me an approximate idea of how far they can run. So we're going to go to about here, to about here, to about. Let me measure this one because this is the one that's.
Exciting to see how far I can go here. Okay.
He's going to be breathing down your neck, but he's not actually going to get to you. All right, and we will zoom in a little bit.
Okay.
As the combat allows. Okay, do you want to let off a spell at any point?
Yeah. Is that as close as these two are going to get to each other here?
Yeah. At least this round, yes.
So that's far. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast web on this one, the one here, and I will throw that up.
All right, you're casting web on. Sorry, I missed it. Which one?
Let me. It's going to be the one here. That guy.
Okay. All right.
Let me throw it up in the chitty chat.
Chitty chat.
There.
Alrighty, yep. So a 20-foot cube. So from the center of this dude, let's have a look here. Why is that doing that? Oh, go to the center, damn it. There we go. Alright, yeah, so pretty much it's only really going to fit. It's only going to hit him.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. Alright. So you throw your sticky web. He has to. So basically, each creature that starts its turn on the web, that enters them during its turn, must make a dex saving throw. So at the start of his turn, he has to make a dexterity saving throw. So there we go.
Okay.
And it's a DC 15. All right. Okay. So let me go ahead and drop a web real quick of appropriate size. There's a good web. That's probably about right too. So let me Go ahead and just move him to the front, and then I'll put that underneath him. Bam! There's your whip. Okay.
Okay.
And that was your held action, so that counts for that round. Kyla's already done. Tolgar, you want to do anything? You could rush forward to meet that one if you wanted, but it's not quite to you. But you definitely could use your move action to engage it if you want to.
This one just right in front of me. How? So it's like, yeah.
It's probably like 15 to 20 feet from you, so you can definitely go there. And Shifter, thank you for the sub. Much love.
Oh,
Lycan Sama. Okay, Lycan Sama just very kindly gifted Id Shifter, Johnny Rockets, Dave the DM, Skirto, and Savage Beast Co. a subscription to How We Roll. That was pretty damn awesome of you. Very, very kind dude. Much love. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
So everybody, if you will, join me in taking our pants off and hitting our hype buttons as a huge thank you to Lycasama and for everybody that just got sub buttons, and especially for Lycasama here. Have a wall of nipple tweakers because it's the best way to say thank you.
Yeah, nipples.
Nipples. So there you go. Thanks for that, dude. Very, very kind of you. Lycan Sama. There you go. So 5 subs gifted. Very, very kind thing to do.
Awesome.
Okay.
Much love. And if you got one of those, don't forget to say thank you to him. Don't be an ingrate. Alrighty.
Okay.
Epic. So you decide you do want to engage that one?
I'm gonna step, so I'm kind of in front of Kyla here.
Okay.
And I'm
there you go,
going to
Kyla. Now you
engage.
don't get cheated. Sorry. Talgar just cock blocked you, literally.
Engaging with two attacks, swing my sword at him.
Oh,
Nice.
Like that. Just like that. Ooh.
Sorry. I can't help it, man.
All right. Yep, that's 2 solid blows with your magic stick of whacking.
Nice.
What is that? That is a 37. And that's also the one that's already been plugged by Kyla, right?
Correct.
All right, yeah. 2. Go ahead and describe your blows for me.
Right. Swinging first one across
There we go.
its neck as it starts to go, bleeds out all over, all right? Second one, I'm doing down like a T, so it looks like a cross right down its gut, so that it opens up a little hole in its
All right.
chest.
Well, you haven't killed it,
Damn it.
but you definitely. It is what we would call bloodied. It has definitely seen better days, and both those blows gave
There I
it
was
food for
trying.
thought. Okay, awesome. And it is their turn. They've already done it. They've moved. That's as much as they can do. So, Tolgar, it is now your new turn.
Nice.
Because that was a held action for you.
Yes, I'm going to
See, this is where held action sometimes can be strategically valuable.
Yeah.
Because you kind of made it to where you get to go kind of back to back here.
2 more right there.
All right. Okay.
Much left?
Now you've killed it. Go ahead and give me a description of how it dies.
And that, okay, so I did cross, right, like a cross, but now I'm going to do 2 more diagonally and the other way, so it looks like an asterisk.
All right. So you go up one side, and as you swipe up one side, you see its eyes bulge. You come back down the other side, and basically what happens is it's 2 Lycan Sama.
Anonymous
I'm very
gifter.
glad that you subscribed yourself, because an anonymous gifter just gave you that. So somebody paid you back. I don't know, or it was you, one or the other. But it was more likely somebody else. So thank you as well. Take your pants off, hit the height. Welcome to the show, dude, and thanks for joining our family.
Jane, I was honestly expecting you to say tic-tac-toe as you got the kill.
Okay, and basically
Motherfucker.
the top of it, you see like the left shoulder drops away, the right shoulder drops away, and then what's left in the middle just kind of goes like that as it collapses to the ground, no longer functioning at your feet.
Nice.
Deaded. 1 down. All right.
And then I'm going to do a move action to be in front this way.
Okay, so you're going to use your move action to kind of cover your friends.
Yep.
All right, Theo.
Oh, okay.
You're up, buddy.
Then I am going to throw. Wait.
Wait for it.
God, they're so far apart.
Yeah, this is a big open area, so they haven't closed in very much yet.
I'm gonna hold my action until they start. I'm assuming they're both gonna go for Tolgar, so I'm gonna hold again so they get a little closer together.
Closer. Closer.
Hold.
Okay. All right, Emlyn. Hold!
I have a very similar plan to what Theo's doing, so I'm going to wait for these two at the bottom to
You don't know
close
what
in.
I'm doing.
Okay.
Well, I'm
So you're holding your action as well? Fair enough. I think I know what you're both doing. Kyla.
You don't know.
You don't know!
You don't know.
Tolgar's at my back. I trust him to be there.
You silly man or woman. Okay.
So I'm going to shoot the one sneaking up on us here.
Alright, so the one that's directly north of you, yeah? Not the one in the web.
Not the one in the web.
Alright. Let him have it.
Give it a go.
Loose!
So good shot, the bow shot.
Pow! That'll hit.
Ooh.
Hey.
For a damage.
For something. And that will hit.
Nice.
All right. Two of your arrows fly, both hit the mark, but again, one kind of ricochets off its shoulder and its thick, leathery hide. The other one ricochets off of its right rib cage, and it's still running directly at you. All right, it is their turn. First thing we have to do is this one has to make a saving throw, DC 15, or it is webbed.
Oh, come on.
Alrighty.
Man, you got this.
It's not me.
You got this, man. You got this.
I believe.
Alrighty, 6. Alright, here we go. And I'm afraid it is gonna pass.
Cool.
Not really. Alright, so basically it starts its turn. It is not restrained, so it is going to get to move. Let's go ahead and measure their movements. Alright, okay. Being purely bloodthirsty and totally predatory, they are still going to do a full dash.
And stop.
Yeah, yep.
Yep, that's why I
right
moved
there.
him to there before I didn't move him any
what we're doing.
further, because I know both of you are pretty much about to let loose the dogs of magic. Alright, Conchi, my old friend, you actually are ahead of Emlyn in the order, so you cast first. What are you casting?
I'm casting Fireball.
Of course you are.
Furball!
4th level!
4th level Furball!
Bet you
Okay.
didn't see the 4th level part coming, smart guy.
Smart guy.
Smart guy.
Bitch
Okay,
stick, smart.
so I will first just cast it so you can see it, and then I'll add the extra damage to it.
Alright, so that'd be 35, and then stick in the extra.
Yeah, extra 1d6, right? Yeah.
Yeah, if you bump it a level.
Pew. Is it 1d6 plus something or no?
No, they're just the number of d6s.
Okay.
Alright, so that would be 39 points of fire damage, DC 15 save for half.
Okay. Come on, boys.
But it will hit both, so the first one, the one on the left side of the screen, it's going to fail.
Nice.
And the one on the right side of the screen
Oh.
barely makes it. Okay, so your fireball, you hurl the fireball. It blasts into the two that are there. So one of them takes 39 points of damage. The other one takes half of that. Okay. But that was just you. What do you have up your sleeve, Emlyn?
The only AoE spell I have, Avard's Black Tentacles.
Oh, yes, dude.
Yes.
All right, populate it for us.
It's been populated. Although I didn't do the damage, but yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't use that because I was thinking about that one too.
Oh my god.
Well, the damage is pants, but beyond that,
Okay. Trying to hold them
so you
anyways.
cast your black evil magic, and of course there is a very good chance that because they're in the affected area, that they may have problems with squirmy tentacly things. So let me get some squirmily tentacly things.
That's never a problem. Oh, right, PG, sorry. April Fools. April Fools. Oh, is Ganhana here?
Oh, let me spell it first, actually. There we go. That's what I want.
I'll take it. I love
Okay.
those.
And what I'm going to do... Oh,
I love those.
I hated them.
I was gonna say, you were saying that 2 weeks ago.
Well, I mean, these motherfuckers only have like a 17. I had to roll a 20.
all right, okay, so it's a 20-foot square, which is about that. But it is underneath both of them. Okay. But because of your wiliness, they need a DC 17.
Better than a
So
15.
they are still
It is.
technically on their turn, and they are moving, so they need to make it now.
Oh, mama.
So the first one, again, the one to my left. It's gonna pass. That sucks, dude.
What?
The second one,
What?
I didn't even see it.
Oh, it's delayed.
is a 20 and a 6. All right. Okay. So the first one, basically, let's see. So, when a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained. A creature that starts its turn in this area is already a creature. The creature restrained by the tentacles can use actions. So basically what happens is this one is still coming.
Okay.
The other one, however, does take 8 points of bludgeoning damage
Yay.
because it failed. Alrighty. And the other one continues. But again, none of them are going to get close enough this turn to make an attack. Tulgar, same thing. If you want to rush to engage this one on your turn, you'll be able to. So, you used your full turn last time, so it is your turn. As I said, it's about 15 feet from you, so if you want to engage it, you can step up and do so.
Muted.
I better do that. Yeah, I will step up and do my 2 attacks towards
Alright,
its brains.
towards its brains.
Oh no.
Brains. The first one swipes and misses. Fortunately for you, the second one hits with a resounding thud.
Alright.
With massive damage.
Yeah, with
Yeah, seriously.
with a lot of FU. Alright.
that 10.
It is blooded, but it is still in the game.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Conch. So now it is a little different. You've got
Yeah.
one clearly breathing down your neck with the intent
Yeah.
of ripping you a new one. As has Kyla, as does Tolgar.
Okay.
Ironically, Emlyn is the only one that is not currently target from something nasty.
Yeah, Theo's gonna abandon us. I know him.
How dare you accuse me of that?
Because you did last time.
I wouldn't say abandoned. Okay, so am I able to move with this thing?
It depends
Because
how.
I mean,
It is
that's
not
what I mean.
close enough. It is not. It will not get an attack of opportunity because it's not close enough.
Okay.
Oh, and I can zoom in even more now, huh? Because you're all like nice and close.
Yeah, that's why it's hard for me to tell.
Yep.
But
yeah, they are not close enough to give anybody attacks of opportunity. As I said, I made the icons a little bigger, just because I didn't want them to not be visible. But
okay.
You're gonna do it, aren't you?
What, cast fireball in front on all of us? Yeah, I am.
Nuke yourselves from orbit.
Yeah, I'm
It's the only way to be sure.
I'm gonna cast flight on myself. And I'm just gonna go pew just straight up into the air.
Alright, so you're basically going airborne?
Yes.
I hate you.
Why would you do that? Okay, hold
You were
on.
gonna do that too.
What am I supposed to do?
Die.
Take a few hits. You
Die for your friends.
What did you say? Take hits?
Take a few hits.
Oh, please. Thelonious doesn't take hits, okay?
Unless it's from...
Alright, okay, so I put a blue aura around you so that we know that you're actually airborne.
Unless it's from that wacky weed, the whippet weed.
Smoking that
question.
devil's lettuce again.
Question, Gore. Am I able to cast a spell and do a cantrip on the same round?
Yes.
Okay, then as I'm going up, I'm gonna cast like
if you don't
fire...
use a move action, basically you or whatever you I mean, if all you're doing is casting that, right, which is one standard action, I believe you can still cast a cantrip as a bonus action.
If that is the case, then
But
I'm
it must
going
be a
to...
cantrip. Now, also, it can't be a concentration cantrip.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast Firebolt to make it really look like I'm a little rocket ship flying up with my little exhaust.
So you
coming
use
out.
that you're gonna use that as an effect just to blast towards the
I'm
ground?
gonna shoot the guy
rather
below me.
than-
It's just a
Totally
bonus
waste it
that
on a
I look like
a
a rocket ship.
That would be too funny.
So here is my cast of that spell. Let's go.
Okay, which one are you shooting?
The one that was directly as like coming at me, I just shoot up and go pew right down on it.
Alright, so you're kind of here. Alright.
And I'm gonna go wee as I do it too.
Do you have to make that noise though?
It's a lot of fun.
Alright, so you're gonna firebolt it. Alright, no problem. Blasting it with magically fiery goodness. Okay. Emlyn Sin.
Seeing Tolgar's beef, not cake, in front of me, I'm gonna turn.
Oh, you see that cake, all right?
Oh yeah.
I see.
You see that cake?
It's cake.
It's cake. Far from me to a degree, right? This creature.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do some pew pews of my own with Eldritch Blast. Fire twice.
Okay.
And hope I. Oh my god.
Yeah, not with that, you're not. That one will.
Okay, that's better.
Alright, 8 points of Eldritchy Blasty goodness.
Oh, I'm gonna eat some hits now because of fucking Theo.
Okay.
Thank you,
Oh
Theo.
boy.
I love how you're like, the wizard should be the damage sponge.
The wizard can heal.
No, he can't! What are you talking about?
You can have Tolgar's loinberry, man.
Yeah, that whole 3 points.
The one loinberry? Not the one who can claw health into his own body. Interesting choice.
Well,
Get in there and get him mellow, you'll be alright.
Wait, we are doing the
The groinberry, that's the one, yeah.
yeah, the groinberry, right?
Alright, okay. So that's Emlyn. Kyla. Again, he's not close enough just yet to give you to get an attack of opportunity on you. So he's not actually threatening you at this point.
They aren't gonna get one anyway, because I'm gonna Zephyr Strike the heck out of here.
Woo.
Okay.
As to not die.
And once again, Emlyn.
Left speed, like he likes to do. None of us understand you, Emlyn. That's the problem.
You're not going to be able to enter the tower if I'm destroyed.
Sure you will. They'll just throw you.
Because the devil said that I need to be the one to break you in. Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna basically, I shot at that one there, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I'll probably keep an eye on my mark there. taking the Zephyr shot. It gives me an extra
Extra D8 force damage.
force damage, and I get advantage on the attack,
You do.
which is cool, because that allows me to do my sneak attack damage.
Yes.
This spell is really good. Okay.
Yeah, Zephyr Strike's a nice little ability.
So, longbow of expenses, attack,
Not bad for level 1.
submit.
That's a hit.
Nice.
So then I 3d6 plus 1d8, and this is on top of that.
All right,
That's
so
better.
we take
Very nice.
half of...
Nice.
Cool.
That's 12, 30, 40,
Come on,
15.
man. I'm in the way.
That would
No.
be... But then all of that.
And then I get what's my crazy? I get an increase of 30.
And yeah, your movement increases by 30.
So if I
So
were
you
to-
have a very long movement rate if you wish to have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run all the way over there then.
Right? Yeah, 60-foot move.
And
Okay.
then I'm gonna take my second shot at his back.
All right. That will hit.
Nice.
Yay!
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Good job,
Yeah,
Satchmo.
got yourself out of the way and
Well
got a
done,
little
Bean.
pokey in there as well. All right. But now it's their turn. All right. Okay. So here's what's happening. So this one, because he was incredibly close to Thelonious, as Thelonious zooms up, he is instinctively just going to crouch and jumps up to try to grab hold and claw Thelonious's legs, but he just doesn't have the reach. So he swipes at you. He's about 10 foot or so, a good 10, 15 feet way below you because you're 60 feet up, right?
Yeah, way up there.
Yeah, so it's like he barely, even with a running leap and dive, he only did it because he already had the momentum and it was just an instinct. This one here closes the gap and leaps upon Emlyn Sin.
All right, the first hit, I'm going to do a reaction.
Yep, what you want to cast?
Either do Hellish Rebuke or the one that never works but gives them disadvantage.
Do the one that never works.
So what do you want?
I'll do that one, the second one, the Entropic Ward.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
All right, so this roll then will have disadvantage. So just to make life quickly and easy, I'm just going to roll it twice and pick the lowest one. Well, it'll be that one. Because that'll miss you, right?
Yay.
Wait, that's the lowest one?
Well, that's one of that. I haven't rolled the second one, but that's a miss. So
Okay.
what's the point of rolling again?
Well, that would have been a hit.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll roll again then. Really, your AT is
No
that-
AC.
none at all,
What's
right?
your AC?
13. Either way.
Oh, what
Holy
the
crap!
It used to be 14, but I lost the dex when
Ah.
I died thanks to someone who killed me.
Yeah, right.
Oops.
Who did
Yeah,
that?
someone needs to get him some buffs. Okay.
Shit.
So that's the first hit.
Yeah, okay.
And the second one then that you're powerless to do anything about will also hit. So time to play soak up the damage. So the total damage that you take as both claws rend into your already dead. Oh, let's just roll really well as well on top of that. 23 points
Jeez.
of
Oh my
damage.
God.
Not fun.
Nope.
All right, 23 points of damage. Tolgar, your turn.
All right. I'm in the middle of combat with the one right in front of me, so.
Yep. Oh, as in your turn to get slashed.
Oh, damn it.
First one will miss
Or
you.
is it?
Hey, no.
Second
think
one
so.
will also miss you.
Or is it?
Evelyn's
the
sitting
other-
there saying, "Why couldn't I have had those rolls?"
The other one might escape, right? Tentacles?
And I've got to roll for him. Yep.
Stop reminding.
Yeah, what?
No, he didn't need to remind me. I got this. He needs a 17 to break out.
Correct.
And he fails. So give him another 3d6 points of damage.
Fuck yeah.
Yay! Another 9.
Yay!
All right, good job.
Just whittling away at him.
That's it. Hey, you guys are doing just fine. You guys are doing just fine, except Emily. You're all doing great, except Emily. Okay. Tolgar.
Right, yeah, so now I'm in the middle of combat with this one in front of me. So I'll take my first swing at him. Swing number 1.
All right, that'll be a solid blow for nice hit.
Okay, is it still moving?
Oh yeah.
All right, I swing back
Nice.
towards him
So that's a total of 40.
with like,
Oh,
wow,
yes. Jane, well done.
damage.
42.
So that's really good. You know, that's like great.
Oh,
All right.
All right. I
yes.
need you both to know.
Okay, he's seriously blooded. He is still alive, but it
What was
is
that?
seriously injured and wounded at this point. But he is still with us, I'm
Then I
afraid.
say, Emlyn.
All right, Conchi, from your
Conchi.
height advantage of 60 feet, what do you want to do?
Yeah, for my height advantage of 60 feet, what do I want to do?
One
That's,
time.
that's what he just.
Yes! Oh, is that what he said? Oh, sorry.
All right, that's his turn. Let's move on.
Yep, well, I blew it, I guess.
He went, what do I want to do?
Um,
Come back to me later.
so okay. So we've had kind of a weird thing with this spell, but so I'm gonna kind of float over this guy here, but still staying kind of above him, and I'm going to cast. Oh, where'd it go? I just had it. Here we go. I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Ooh, okay. And you're going to drop it right on him?
I'm gonna drop it because how big is the? Within 5 feet. I'm gonna drop it,
well, no, you can do it 60 foot, but it's only you can drop it 60 feet,
and
so
then I
you
can
can
ram
drop
it,
it
into
on
a guy.
him. Because it'll be 60 feet as the crow flies to the ground, right? So that you can do that, and it creates a small 5-foot diameter ball of flaminess.
Yes, and then I can use a bonus action to ram it into the guy for damage, right?
You can, yep.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it a little more difficult for those guys to stick around Emlyn at this point.
Yeah.
Make
Keep
him
it that big. Keep it that big.
make him think twice. Make him think twice about beating up on my friend.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pick
so
on
you want to
someone your own
slam it
side.
into it as your bonus
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
We'll do 8 points of fire damage. It can save for half.
It won't. Will ya, little Boba Demon?
Bubba demons. That's too funny
Will
to
ya?
me. The Bubba
Little
demons.
Demon.
It will actually, just enough. So you give Bubba an extra flamey 4.
That's fine.
But hey,
If he ends his turn on it, he's getting hit again.
everything counts. So there you go. Alrighty, Emlyn. So you've got one that's trying to rip you limb from limb.
Yeah, so desperate not to die, I'm going to be casting Vampire Touch on him and hope that I hit and get some health back.
All right. Oh, I just noticed it's a brand new month, so
Oh man.
all of the thingies are cleared. That's cool. All right, Vampire Touch, get in there.
I hope this heals, man.
Get you some.
You sound like Randy Newman.
I know.
Yes, it's a hit.
That's it.
I get 5. Woo!
So you do
Damage
10
roll.
points of necrotic damage to that one.
For real.
And let me see, which one is that?
That's the one that wasn't really hurt, but it's the only one in my range.
That's the one that hasn't been hit yet at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
But now it has 10 points of necrotic damage, but that does at least heal you 5 points.
It helps.
And that's all you got, right?
Can you
Yeah.
do it again?
I mean, I can move, but I'll get
He can move,
the
but he
attacks.
can't.
Can't you hit him again?
No, he only gets he casts a
Oh, I
spell,
thought
but he only allows him to make one attack.
Oh, right.
can't even hit him.
That's it. I'm done.
All right. Miss Ward.
Okay. So, I don't want Emlyn to re-die
We need Emlyn for right now.
for right now. So, I think I'm gonna try an ensnaring strike on the one I've been shooting the most. To just try and keep him out of range.
This one? Okay. Just to stop him getting to Emlyn.
It's a 15 DC strength check.
All right.
If I hit, which usually I do, so hopefully.
Yeah, you're pretty good at hitting. You're a very good shot with your bow.
Got a plus quite a bit on it, so. Normal type roll on this one, so here we go.
Yeah, that'll plug it.
Okay.
So it'll plug it for 13. It needs a DC
Nice.
15 save.
Nice.
Yeah. And then if he's restrained, he takes a D6.
And he fails.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job. Good job. It works to your advantage. He takes an extra. He takes a D6 at the start of his turn.
Yep. And then I'm going to plug
Plus,
the other
you
one.
hit him for that. All right.
Gonna try and shoot the one that Emlyn's fighting to try and. I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
It's flanking, disadvantage, advantage, disadvantage, right?
Yeah. So basically, it's a regular shot.
Okay. Okay, so normal shot.
That's a hit, though.
Nice.
So then I can apply my sneak attack damage to it. Wait, no, can I? No, wait.
No.
Advantage. If I roll with advantage, I
You
can.
didn't. Yeah, your roll
But I
did not
didn't.
have advantage
No,
because it was
so I don't
so
get
yeah,
sneak.
you just get
Yeah.
the. But hey, it's
Hey.
it's still a hit.
It still hit.
All right, their turn. This one starts his turn, immediately takes D6 points of damage from your ensnaring strike, so roll that.
Yay.
Another 3.
Whoa!
And it also has a ball of flamey goodness. So let's see here. If I remember the wording on this. Where is it?
I think it has to end its turn in
Yeah,
it.
so it's starting its turn. Let's see. Any creature that ends its turn. Yep, that's right. So, okay. Well, it is not going to not do that, but it can't move. So it tries to get to Emlyn, but fails, which means it ends its turn in there because it can't get out. So you get to do 2d6 points of fire damage to it.
2d6. Oh wow! Take it. Eat it. All right.
7.
Yay!
All right.
Bad. Not
That's
bad.
Okay,
almost
it is definitely
average.
suffering from all of its woes. All right, those that are left. So we've got this one and this one that can do mischief. All right, Tolgar, yours first. Slashes at you violently with its right claw and
Ooh.
hits. And then rears back and swipes again with its left claw, but misses. Okay. So you take... You're enraged, so you take basically 5 damage. Because you have it. Alright, Emlyn.
Hellish Rebuking, the first one that hits of these 2 attacks.
Okay.
Which,
He will hit. So
Of
go
course.
ahead and dish out some Hellish Rebuke on himself. Teach him a lesson. Tries to save.
Tasty.
yeah, that was a good roll.
Tasty little morsel. And he saved, sorry. So he takes
Oh,
half
that was
of
the
that.
save. Okay. I thought that was the other hit.
Yeah, no, that's his save. So he is going to take... Alright. Hey, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Alright, so that one hit. And then the second one...
yeah.
Missed!
No, thank God.
Nice.
Alright, so you take a total of... not bad, 7. Tis but a scratch.
You only
Okay.
2. You only lost 2.
And I roll to concentrate to keep my touch on. And I pass.
Which you do.
Keep your touch on.
Okay.
Yota.
And that is their turn over. Tolgar!
Yeah. All right. Still, I'm
Thank
still.
you. Thank
I'm
you.
hoping just one. Let's see if one hit can do it to this guy.
Well, you got to commit. Are you doing both or one?
Oh, I'm doing both. But
Okay, so you are going to deliver
wanted
both.
to know
Okay.
if I hit.
Well, that actually missed. So
Well.
that didn't.
Nice.
And that one. Okay. Yep. You're going to take that one out. Tell us how.
Can I putt golf him into the barrier just to see what happens?
Sure. Yeah, you're close enough. So
Okay,
basically,
I want
you
to
want to
know
like
if they can go through or not.
smack him from that side and like belt him into the barrier.
Yes.
All right. So he hits the barrier. Now, here's the thing. This is literally what happens. He goes into the barrier about halfway. Then, as you see the life drain from him, literally you see and all kinds of magical energy just blasts into his body, and he becomes incinerated as he's impaled and stuck in the middle of the barrier.
To be.
So that didn't happen until he died.
Correct.
Ooh, weird. Uh-oh.
Almost like a living demon could get in there, maybe. But a dead demon could not.
I'm coming for Akshama, whatever that demon's name was, that devil's name was.
But that might actually answer your earlier question, if you think about it.
Salman Sir Ish Halish, come on. It's not that hard, guys.
It's a simple, it's a very common demon name.
Yeah, come on. For real.
Like
Basically
John, or
That's just
Bill.
ignorant, guys.
Bob.
God.
John Smith.
Have a little culture, maybe, guys?
Yep.
Try it.
You are all so offensive right now.
They are. They're horrible people.
To the Akshama.
All right,
Stop
Conchi.
it.
Okay.
Let me calm down a minute here. So my bonus action is so that guy's stuck. I don't think I can, because these squares are so small. Can I?
They're so
Reach?
small. They're huge.
Well, I mean, yes.
So what do you think? What do you think?
Am I able to move because this one is ensnared?
Yep.
Am I able to move the ball enough to hit the one that's attacking Emlyn?
What's the range? How far can you move your ball a turn?
3,000 feet.
Then yes, you definitely can.
No, I think it's
30 feet.
I think it's 30 feet. Let me
Then
look.
you can.
60. It's 60.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
As a bonus
no,
action, you can move your
it's
ship
30.
30 feet, like I said. But yeah, 30 feet. So
Okay.
I'm going to slam it into him,
All right.
and that does 2d6, right? And then he can save.
Yep.
Key.
Well, hang on. Let's see.
Okay.
It's when it and when they end its
Where
turn.
is it? We got a
Well,
lot
no,
of spells
when
to
it-
keep looking at here. Got to keep track
When
of.
it
Okay.
runs into it, it automatically does damage.
Yeah, yeah.
let's see, yeah. So, where is it?
Yeah. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that
Yeah,
creature
that's right.
must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage.
Yep. I'm making
Okay.
sure that it doesn't mean if you do that now, you don't get to do it after. So you still do. So yeah, go ahead and hit it.
Yep. So
Damage
there's
it.
my super damage.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
It's more of a distraction.
Right.
Than any-
Hey, it's a small ball of fire that it has to worry about, right?
Yeah, let's see if you half that damage.
Yep. Emlyn.
Oh. Wait, is it-
Unless you're doing anything else.
Yeah,
Because that's
well,
just
yeah,
your
I
bonus
haven't done
action. So what
anything
else you want to do?
yet. I'm gonna cast a spell,
All right.
and that spell is going to be
Super cool.
way dope. No, I'm kind of running out of spots, and there's not much I can do. So I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the one attacking Emlyn.
Okay. Bolty, bolt, bolt, bolt.
Yikes!
Ooh.
Hey, does that hit?
How about no?
Oh, so close! I bet though. Hmm.
It's about here somewhere. Poof. Okay.
Hey, does that hit?
Oh yeah, for you it does. I'll let you hit on a 9 because you're my favorite. All right. Emlyn.
April Fools.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to continue.
You want to try not to
sucking-
die?
Try not to die. So it's another strike with my.
Suck.
That's not a hit, I'm afraid. You missed.
Hey,
Would have been a
doesn't-
nice one too, wouldn't it?
I know. I wish I had that.
Sorry,
Yeah, me too.
not allowed to have it. It's not your day. Kyla.
I got the one stuck. Got the one killing Emlyn. I don't like that. I like that one bit.
So let me see. An ensnaring snake. Let's see. What restraint spelled? Which restrains or can be turned.
do you think he gets saves?
Yeah, each turn it basically gets another save.
Mhm.
And just so I remember, the DC on that is 15. Okay. All right.
Living demons.
Yeah, I'm shooting the one on fire now. Look at this. Change of heart.
Thelonious doesn't have to. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's a thing. Just thought about that.
What's that?
I actually thought about that earlier and then forgot. Hold on.
What happened?
What?
Yeah. So you are flying,
Yes.
which requires concentration, and you cast a glowing ball, which requires concentration.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
So
that's
you
right.
ain't flying, and you're
Okay.
falling 60 feet.
Okay, well, I mean, if we think about it,
So
even if I were
so-
to drop straight down, the guy was still restrained in front of me, right? So, I mean, it wouldn't have really.
So, well,
changed
the question
anything.
is, we should have actually done that earlier. It couldn't have attacked you. So, as soon as
That's
you
what I-
cast the flaming sphere, you would have been down to the ground. The problem is, it's a 60-foot drop.
Oh, well, okay, I would have. I mean, if we want to, like, retcon it, I would have dropped and then cast the spell.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm
You know
going to
what I
go
mean?
ahead and go with that this turn and let you do
Okay.
that. Because I usually under those circumstances I would have gone, "Are you sure?" But I didn't.
I didn't even realize it.
No, but that is the case. I just thought about that, and then
Yeah.
I thought about it. Actually, I thought about it last turn to say something, and then I forgot. But yes, I do recall that is the thing. Okay, so you are not flying anymore. You're on the ground.
That's fine. I would have seen the guy restrained. I would have landed anyways, so it
Yeah,
would have
that's
been
fine.
Okay.
But yeah, you use your move turn. That basically you landed. No,
Sure.
no harm, no foul. Because again, you know this thing as a wizard. You just have to remember as a
Yeah.
player. So
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
yeah, we'll and as I said, normally I would say, "Are you sure?" But I didn't.
Yeah.
So
I'll do
I'll
my
let you
500
retcon that a
push-ups
little
after
bit.
the show's done.
So yeah,
I will. 20 lashes for me.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hail Marys, I'm shooting the one in front of Emlyn.
All right. Do it. Do him.
Okay, here goes. Ooh, doing my best. Longbow of expenses.
I worked entirely too hard today. My
Oh,
muscles are
that's ugly.
slightly
hit,
not
come
enough
on.
to hit.
No,
That's a miss.
don't forget my +1.
Don't forget my +1.
Where'd you get the +1 from?
For being so great.
Yes.
I have another concentration spell I'm doing, and it's it's plus
Because
one
I'm
to
doing
everything.
3 of them.
Did I not mention that one either?
I
Whoops.
multitask really well. Okay, your other. So that's one shot.
I'm actually gonna also try and shift over this way, and
You can
as
move. Okay.
as I'm working my way around the web, I'm gonna be shooting again.
All right.
Attack. Normal.
MC Resubbery, 46 months. That's a hit.
That's it.
Thanks, MC.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate
That's
that.
MC.
Yeah, no sneak attack for this.
No.
Because, yeah.
All right. It is the baby bubba-bubs. So the first thing we're going to do is this one has to try to break out. And his chances of doing so with an Emlyn spell... nope, he fails because it's 17. So, dish out some damage.
Yay!
Yay!
For 13,
Nice.
nice.
I'm beating him with my tentacles.
He's being bludgeoned to death with tentacles.
Don't say that.
All
Please
right,
don't do something.
this one
No,
is
no,
going to
no.
try to unensnare itself.
Yeah, I beat it with my tentacles.
Needs a 15 to do so, and it still failed.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
love that
you've
ensnare.
still got it held. That's definitely a good
Nice.
thing for you guys.
Nice.
All right. This one is going to
Say
move.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
Basically, it is going to jump to here, which is going to cock block his own buddy, but he can't do anything because he's not stupid enough to stay and burn to death.
Is he though?
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not. You know, he feels the burning and thinks this is probably not good. Maybe I should get away from the glowing ball of fire.
Okay.
But
I mean, I guess. It's
but
a
of course,
stretch.
he's unloading a can of claw-y whoop-ass on Emlyn Sin. And he's
Yeah.
gonna hit him twice.
Yeah.
And you don't have any
No.
retaliation spells, so I'm afraid you are going to take
Oh my gosh.
Ow!
Oh my.
Another
Oh, no.
23.
Oh no.
I'm
Twen-
officially disabled, which
All
means I
right.
can still act.
He is basically his body is slashed, smashed, and down he goes.
No, I don't go down. I'm
So-
disabled.
Yeah, I know, Will.
Well, yeah, but you still go to the ground. You're not unconscious or not unable to move, but you are knocked to the ground if you're on 0 or lower hit points or whatever.
When I'm on 0, being undead,
Just
What are you on? How are you? What are you down to?
Suddenly.
Hang on.
I'm at 0.
Boy.
You're at 0. Okay, so yeah, you. I mean, basically, you still get an action, but you are still like on the ground, but you still have an action. If that makes sense.
Okay.
It's like basically your body is no longer physically capable of keeping you up, but you're mentally conscious and aware, so you can still do something. All right.
Girl.
What are your 2 con saves for?
Call me.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I don't either because you rolled 2 con saves.
Oh, it's to keep my vamp touch up.
Okay, all right. That's what I was checking. Okay. Alrighty. And that is all they're gonna get to do. Tolgar, you have choices. Delicious
Okay,
choices.
oh, it's my turn or no one's attacking? Okay, cool. Turning around in my heist.
Savage Beast Co. No, it does it at the end of its turn.
and
that's why it
then I
moved.
see 2 more, right?
You can see 2. One that's looming over Emlyn, like ripping him apart, and one that seems to be ensnared by some kind of magical energy. That
I leap at the one that's getting to Emlyn,
okay.
kind of try to get in his way, and then attack him with my sword,
All right.
like attempting to get in front of Emlyn. I don't know if I
Get
can.
him.
But, yeah.
Now, because you are still not to interrupt you, but because you are still conscious, Emlyn, you still do have your tentacle spell up.
Okay.
So that doesn't disappear because you are still aware. 2
2 hits?
solid blows.
Yeah.
And this is the one that hadn't really been hurt much, so that is a 35. Alright, still around. It's not down yet.
Okay. Oh, I'm nervous.
Alright, Conchi.
Okay, going to
Purple Nurple.
I'm throwing that ball. Can I get both of them if I go right between the 2?
Probably not enough room. It's only 5 foot.
All right.
And
Then
this
I'm gonna
one
hit-
was far enough away that it couldn't hit, so it must be more than 5 feet.
Then I'll hit the one attacking Tolgar with it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ram it in there,
Alright, give it 2d6.
taking all
Ram
this
it in.
damage.
Tap
There
it
we go,
in. Tap, tap, tap it in. Give it a little tappy.
A little
Tap,
better.
tap, taparoo. Okay, 7 points of damage. Nice.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do?
And then
No end then.
no end in. Classic. I Tolgar's pretty much, I assume, has his handle, so I'm gonna take
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a few steps over this way to get kind of closer
Oh, and
to
this
the,
is gone too.
Yeah. Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Is that a concentration?
No.
Web. What was the duration on it?
I don't know.
Pop it up. It might still be there.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not, I'm not gonna use it, so
Popping up this.
so it's fine. If,
Okay.
if someone goes over there, I'll
Clicking a button.
I'll
Oh,
mention
That lasts for an hour.
It's too hard to press
Well,
the
now
button.
he's really close to him, so I'm gonna
How long
cast
does it last?
Firebolt. I don't know. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, it could be a thing.
No,
You never know.
less
It
an
could be a
hour.
thing. So
It should last a while, right?
have a look and tell
It
me.
lasts 1 hour duration.
There you go. All right, so it's still there.
Yep. And then I'm going to cast.
Then I'll put it back. Damn it.
I'm going to cast Firebolt on the one attacking Tolgar
Okay.
because he's too close for me to do too much else. There we go.
That's a hit for 11.
Yeah.
And an incinerating blast. You've taken it out. Congratulations. You blasted in the back with your ball of glowing flame, your fiery bolt, and it is down.
Yay.
And then move it over here so I can tag it properly. All right, now, come on. Push the right button. There we go.
Man, that one's probably so close to dead.
And that one is dead. All right, so we still have this one that is restrained. So I'm going to move this here just to make things a little cleaner. All right, so we still got one that's restrained, and it is would be Emlyn. You get an action.
Okay, so is a bonus action possible too?
Ooh. Let me see. Hold on.
Anyway, what I'm planning to do is from the grounds in an awesome rising thriller from the grave kind of thing. I'm going to be slashing at Tolgar.
Hang on.
Damn it.
She's the only one within range.
Tall.
All right.
It's tall.
I wouldn't resist that.
Well, you wouldn't. But I also have to do a death saving, just so you guys know, and that's a pass.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, so I would attack twice, but I guess
You
if it's
can
just an
only-
action.
Well, it's one action, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So if you can attack, you can't attack twice in an action, can you? Normally.
Yeah, but two weapon fighting, I would be with two claws. That's why you use a bonus action to attack with your second.
Okay, so that's why you're asking about the bonus action. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
That makes sense. Let me see. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll have to look this one up because I don't know.
Okay. Well, I think I hit Tolgar, so I'll take the health. Because
You did hit me.
Okay.
Yeah, so you did
April
you did
Fools!
scratch Tolgar and you will take some you will heal some damage.
I
Okay.
Let
But
me-
I'm not getting up. I'm not using anything else, and I'm actually just gonna lay there like I'm dead. I'm gonna feign death, and my 5 health.
Right. Let's see.
I'm just laying there. I'm really dead.
You say it. I'm still dead, everyone.
I'm dead. Don't have them attack me.
Don't look at me. I'm just dead over here.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
And I'm very
Let's see.
convincing as a corpse, just so everyone knows.
I believe that. Yeah.
I'm just laying on the ground like this with my gloves.
You don't need to breathe, so you really. I'm sure we actually think you're dead. We might not even check your pulse, and we're gonna Trent Woodsman it.
All right. Let me see here.
Yeah, the condition is disabled. That's what it says for me.
Well, it's not. That's not an actual condition. That's not a 5e condition. That's
okay.
That's a special thing for you, because of your particular thing. Let's see. So it'll be the same as this. Let's see. No, you cannot.
Okay.
That's it. That's all you get is you basically get one action, nothing else. That's it. Okay. But in that action, you did claw Tolgar. Does that bring you to any level of stability?
Yes.
Okay, good. There you go then.
But I'm still pretending to be dead on the ground.
Okay.
I just want that. I want that really clear, guys.
Right, he's faking.
Dead
All right, Kyla.
on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
not a target.
Dead on the ground.
Kyla.
Oh, muted. Muted.
I'm gonna hold my action because if this guy goes forward to attack Tolgar, then I can sneak up and poke him. So I'm just going to be drawing my knife and getting ready for whatever happens next. Because
All right, so you're holding your action based on if he attacks Tolgar, you're going to backstab
I'm
him.
going to charge in and yeah.
All right, that's fair.
Because right now he's flailing around trying to free himself, and if I get near that, I'm probably going to die.
All right, well, that's the first thing. Let's see if they can free themselves. So this one here has a DC 17 to make.
Oh, he's gonna pass. I feel it in my bones.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
No, he failed.
What?
Give him more.
Yay.
Hey, all right.
Well, you had that damage already.
Yeah.
Okay, he is slowly being completely bludgeoned.
Nice.
And what is your D6 for? I haven't rolled for him
Oh
yet.
wait, no, sorry. That was for okay. Yeah.
If he fails, you mean you're already on it, right? If he fails again, he takes another 3. He needs 15 or higher to break out, and he's getting out.
Okay, he's out of that one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yes, as soon as he is able, because of the direction he's facing, he will leap on Tolgar. Which means that was your condition. So as he dives to Tolgar, you can have your actions
I'm gonna get behind him and give him a go.
and knife him.
Yep.
On the spine.
Give him a little
Get him in the
stabby.
spine. Gonna stab him
Little
right in
Stack
the
'em.
spine.
All right.
Spine.
And you have flanking.
Which means I have advantage.
Advantage.
Become an honorary member of the wolf.
Advantage, Kyla. And that will hit.
Yes.
So
that
you'll do
means
5 points of stabby.
like 3d6 further.
Yep, and you had that. So
And what was it? I know it's not surprised.
3d6, 3d6.
Nice.
So it's a total of 15.
All right.
Oh, is it? Is it? It is. That is just 1 point over what you needed to take it out. How do you want to kill it?
Nice.
So basically the thing's going to be coming right for Tolgar, right? Arms outstretched, coming straight forward, and then the knife just kind of goes right in the back of the head as you see Kyla kind of climbing off the back and like ripping it out. So
All right, okay. And then as you kind of step
Thanks,
off
Kyla.
of it, it falls dead. Okay, down on the ground. That leaves you one. This one that is squirming and doing its best to get, fighting for its life, wrestling against these black tentacles.
I'm on.
And it is its turn, which we've already rolled for, so it already failed, didn't it? We already did this one.
Yeah.
So it is actually Tolgar's turn.
Emlyn, get up. I know you're still awake. I'm gonna like kick him. Like, go steal his
Roll the
health.
damage. Oh, you've credited him. He's out.
You're still casting that spell. I know you're alive.
I'm not.
Be raging, by the way.
You're deraging?
I'm not getting
Okay.
up. That thing will jump me.
I'll get in front of it, and then you need to zap it for its health. Come on.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna get up behind Tolgar.
All right, I'm gonna.
Alright, so basically
Ready?
Tolgar steps in front of you and you kind of crawl in behind him for your own defense. Okay.
Oh, I claw behind him. Yes, I'm absolutely clawing Tolgar twice.
What?
Yeah, go for it.
damn
Yeah,
it.
so he just needed to
I'm not
lean on
even
you to get up. He
raging
just
anymore.
digs his claws in really hard to pull himself up.
Nope.
Oh, come on, but you don't know I'm doing it. Oh.
All that means is Tolgar can't count his dex.
Okay, my dex is high though, so my AC is
Right.
now 14.
So that
we
one
got
did hit.
one.
So you did claw him for 7.
Hey, I got him for
Damn
7.
it.
All right.
Out of rage, too, that's-
Thelonious Conch.
Yeah.
You have a glowing. Oh no, we didn't. Did we roll for? You haven't acted yet, Tolgar. So, you moved in front of Emlyn, but is that all you're doing?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna wait for the flaming ball to maybe go attack it first.
All right. Conchi.
Yeah, I don't know if they can reach him though from where it is.
If it's 30 feet, it definitely can't.
No.
Can't get to
Okay.
him this turn.
Well, I'll get as close as I can get to it then,
Yeah, you can get halfway there.
and then
So it'll roll to
if it's
about
just-
there.
All right, I'm just gonna stay back here since I have some range, and I'm just gonna shoot another firebolt at it.
All right, let it
I
have
don't
it.
mean to keep doing it, but it's
Hey,
all I can
it's wise
do
a
if I
cantrip.
wanna- Yep, I wanna burn a
That will
spell,
hit.
so-
And with 12 points of fire damage, it is enough to end the vile creature's life. describe to us how it goes up in flames.
Okay.
It goes up in flames. And
Yeah, it goes up in flames and it's incinerated. Sure. So the ball will hit it and it'll almost like a explosion being snuffed out by the tentacles. You know, like you see it kind of go as the tentacles pull it under down to the ground, and then like wanting more flesh to be locked up in its tentacly hold.
Alrighty. And that would be the last of these creatures that has torn out of the woods to attack you guys. As the last of them falls dead to the ground. Congratulations, you have ended the lives of these 5 demons.
And I will dispel my little sphere there.
Poof.
Cool.
All right, tattered, weary, and worn, Emlyn, but everybody else is pretty healthy, really, from that encounter. Well, before we do anything else, we're going to take a short break. We don't have too long, so we're going to have a quick break, and then we'll get back to you guys. So, fast power break for us. Give us just a second. If you got any questions, now is a great time to ask them, because we might even answer some of them. There are no demon. There are no winged succubi peering out at you. No horned women, and no shrouded mages. There are nothing but blank arches.
What?
Are you?
Am I what?
Well, you're dead, but are you dead, dying? Are you close to being truly dead?
I just want to say something to you all.
Okay.
This should be good.
All right.
If it starts with F.
You need to think of your vitality as a barrier to death. Being dead myself, don't be so damn afraid to soak up some yourself.
What are we talking about?
The fact that while you had your back turned, these two ran off like the Dickens.
To get a proper vantage point.
Yes, absolutely.
You can take a few hits, Kyla. And so can you, Thelonious. You're
But
old,
I can't
but not
deal
dead yet.
damage with this when they're in my face. It doesn't work.
Well, I'm currently on 43 out of 62 hit points, so I have taken hits, thank you.
Meta.
Last time I was face
1,000 EXP gone.
I took to the ground and nearly died.
Emlyn, go find a bunny or something.
Yes, go find a bunny, Emily.
Look at the surrounding trees. You think there's living things here besides you?
Could be. What if they're subterranean?
Like your little plug there. Besides you, of course.
If maybe you could be a little mole and just kind of dig around the ground. How many hit points do you get from a worm? 1? Yes, every move I do, by the way, Emlyn, is for the tactical reasons. If I am dead on the ground, like you, for example, I'm useless. And I believe without my powers and everyone else's, I'm not just saying me, we are weaker for it. And we may not have survived.
Well, have fun storming the castle. I'm going to wait out here.
That's not happening. Come on. I'm going to kind of head towards this way to try to find some animals.
Alright, you wandering off by yourself? Is everybody else going with
Well,
Tolgar,
I'm
or?
gonna hope somebody follows me.
Oh, God.
Hope everybody follows me.
I'll make sure he doesn't get lost. You guys figure out what you can about the, thing.
Yeah, I guess we're all following Tolgar.
Okay.
Aha.
Okay.
Alrighty then. If that's what you're doing, we'll go ahead and get rid of these for now.
He's going to reuse them.
No, I'm just cleaning up. I'm cleaning up my mess for when you come back later. All right. So you're going to go back to where you can find living trees and stuff like that? Is that the game plan?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, going back into the woods in the direction that you know about will lead you back to the area that the sacrifice happened and that strange armored centaurial beast was.
Ah! I can't get myself.
Only a squish.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for animals. If I see something, I'm just gonna try to like grab it.
All right. So you want to try to grab a live running animal?
As doing that, I'm going to try and shoot that animal before it suffers a fate worse than arrows.
Squeezed to death with my large barbarian hands.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult at best for you to run up and grab a furry animal.
You don't know about my childhood, clearly.
Why don't we just return to town and just have me go through a bunch of houses?
I have nothing against that. They were all resigned to their deaths anyway.
Fine.
Theo?
Yes? Oh, now you want to talk to me?
No, is that acceptable to you?
I guess. Sure, why not?
We really don't need that town.
No, but what if, in the meantime, they gather some sort of reinforcement back at the tower? No? Anyone?
Well, then,
I'm concerned about that also, so I think if we can't find anything here, I guess we have to go back to town, but let's hurry.
Or we could just go back to the tower and I could just not get hit. You can make me invisible,
No,
perhaps.
I'd rather you not be almost dead when we go in there.
But he's already dead. Very dead.
Oh.
But Theo, you just make me invisible so I
Second
can...
dead.
Right now, he's just really badly rotting and decaying and torn to pieces.
Like you do.
Okay.
Yes, Theo?
You just absolutely love to tell me how to use my own spells, don't you? You have your own! Don't you have invisibility?
Yes, but I can't use it for a while.
Well, how far away are we from town, Gore?
It was only about a mile or so it won't take you that long to traipse there through the woods.
Well, I guess we could go back just for a quick stop. Emlyn, do what you need to do and then get back to it.
I will count the time. I'm putting 5 minutes on my...
On your what? On
your tablet?
On the ground.
My sundial.
My tally marks on the ground.
My sundial watch.
My sundial watch.
All right.
Look,
So is that your game plan? Y'all want to traipse it
now,
back to town?
Yeah, we'll go back to town.
But if you don't want to delay, you could just make me invisible when the fight happens, and I'll just attack from the shadows.
But what if I want to be invisible?
I don't answer you, so.
Well, that's fine. It's my spell.
So,
So,
we waste 4 hours getting back to town and going back, giving him more time to prepare.
it's only a mile. It should only take us 20
won't
minutes
take,
at most.
it won't take you that long.
I
but- yeah, it's a mile. It's 20. Probably. That's probably a fair assumption. 20 minutes through the woods.
Okay. Let's go murder some villagers.
All right.
Okay.
Well, if that's what your idea is, welcome back
If that's what you're gonna
to
do.
Morden's Hollow.
We're
Okay.
back.
Yeah. So you
Yes, he's
emerge
back.
now. Bearing in mind, it is pitch black because it's nighttime.
Perfect.
So you come skulking
Oh, are
Out.
there still horses?
of the woods.
No, we ate those already.
Are they all... okay.
Yeah.
Not over here.
Yeah.
Basically the you have not messed with these over this side. The horses that were on the other side of town either bolted or were rended. But there are definitely in fact, go ahead and give me a perception check, Emlyn.
At least they're gonna break free from me again, and I'm gonna be sad. Ow.
Okay. Well, technically, as it stands right now, you have no idea there's horses over here. Then.
Okay, fair enough.
So, I was going to see if you might have overheard. You heard a faint whinny or a neigh, and you'd been like,
Would I?
That's what I do.
That's what he does all the time.
Yeah, that's how we know when Emily hears something.
He goes,
It's your rotting vertebrae like moving when you look. That's what it is. I'm not just like going for a roll here, Gorbit. Since I was the one who thought, hey, aren't there still horses over there? Would I be able to do some sort of a check for that as well?
I'll give you a roll. As soon as you did actually say it.
Okay. You perception as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
we will say that you do hear the very faint,
You look a horse right in the eye.
Right.
somewhere in the distance, to your
His
right,
eyes widen.
to the west,
He knows
West.
what's coming.
on the
no,
west side.
I
town.
probably wouldn't so much see it or hear it. I'd say, Emlyn, I do believe there are some other horses on the other side of town.
Yes, we are going to go to each of those buildings on the right. That's
Oh my god.
Why don't we just go to the horses? That way we don't have to involve anyone else.
Because people don't run away. Well, they do run away.
Yes,
but
they do.
We can catch them. is
No,
what-
no. But aren't horses more full of life that you could steal from?
Yeah, but the others I tried to get, and they ran away.
What if I helped you?
Oh, you're going to use your magic on me.
How about a rope?
Not on you, and it's not expendable magic. It's magic I could just sort of do
Fine.
at will.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys want to skulk through along the edge of the trees to these farmhouses
Yeah.
where there is a stable. All right, let's make a dice roll here. /GM roll. Wouldn't you know it? Okay. All right. So you skulk up to the edge of the stable, peering inside. There is one large draft horse
What?
inside the stable.
Yeah, I'm immediately just going to get my claws, go into like a Wolverine stance, I guess, from the suit, the Hugh Jackman, and just charge it from the side and do a leaping attack on it.
Oh, okay.
All feral-like, without any regard to what the load is.
well,
Flatty tail.
The good thing is it is actually penned in, so you can it might have a harder job escaping. Okay, so you're gonna skulk predatorily up to the edge of. Give me a stealth check.
Oh God.
Oh yes,
Hey,
incredibly
there you
quietly.
go.
The
Nice.
horse does not know you're there. As you approach the stall, you can basically see the horse has got its head in a feed bag and is completely oblivious to your the fact that you're hiding or about to strike.
So I'm gonna climb the stall and jump on its back and start tearing into its neck.
Okay,
with
so you
all
climb up the
four.
top and he's perched on the top and then leaps. Ah! Okay, give me your attack rolls.
Okay.
Are you vamp touching or are you just clawing?
No,
Okay.
I need to recover from that. So
All
yeah.
right. Both hit. So that is 14 points of necrotic damage. Okay. The draft horse will suddenly rear up and start going berserk. It will now. I will allow you a athletics check to see if you can hang on to the back of the horse, if you wish.
Doing it. Okay.
13. Okay, yes, you are able to cling to its back. So it lashes out with its back feet, and you guys outside hear a as you see the gate, and you see this horse bucking around inside. Emlyn is still on its back. You may make another 2 attacks.
That's what I'm doing.
This campaign is 30% horse wrangling.
Yeah, it's about all
Wrangling, I don't know.
murder, horse murder.
Oh!
Well, you hit it for another 9, and that is, let's see, a total of 40. Okay, that one basically you rake out its throat, and it falls to the ground dead. And it had, let's see, from that, yep, you literally brought it down to dead. So that's the total. So you've taken out all its hit points, but you can heal whatever you can heal from that.
For half, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna roll off of it, all bloody and
So you're 23.
disgusting.
So you basically healed 12 points.
Got it. Yeah. I'm just gonna stand up and be like, "That was helpful."
Covered in blood, dead horse everywhere.
Entrails, neck tendons, and fibers from my fingertips. Yep. More.
I work with horses, and this is not how it's
How do you
done.
correctly
right?
how do you correctly claw horses to death?
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, how do you claw horses to death?
Yeah,
Yes, you do it all the time.
Yeah, it's something you know about how to do that.
Red Roz is just a horse at
That's
the
funny.
computer. Like, this is not acceptable.
That's just a horse.
with his
Look,
with his
horse in the
hooves just
hospital.
pounding away.
Yeah.
Look, no horses were actually harmed, guys. Okay, calm down.
These were very real horses with very real feelings. That horse had a life, had a story.
This is not acceptable.
It came here from a long
by this.
distance
I'm
away.
posting this on horse
Very
Twitter.
offended
No
by this.
regret it.
I don't think that that's actually what she meant, guys. I think that's not how. I think what she meant is that's not how you. Yeah, you have to use some finesse with it. Right, there you go.
Yeah. Emma has no finesse.
Yeah, he doesn't know what that word is.
It's
Okay,
an
so
monstrosity.
after butchering, possibly the last horse in town,
Yeah.
what do you want to do now for fun? What do you want to do for now? What do you want to do for fun now?
Emlyn, these houses here, I'm gonna point to the ones over here. Give me a click thing here. They're close enough to the point where I can probably silence both of them if you want to sneak in the night and just what
Have
you need.
your wicked way.
Okay, I will, but PETA is at my door, so give me a second while it passes.
So
Coming to take you away.
They heard him discussing killing horses, so now someone's turning up to deal with it. The neighbor made a phone call. I heard that boy downstairs saying that he was killing a horse. Y'all need to come quick.
Bear in mind, Emlyn, you'll have 10 minutes to just run around and do your business, yeah?
So let's do it. And I'm just going to start moving.
Okay, I'm gonna drop silence right in between the two houses.
Okay. Emily, you're breaking in through the back door? Or going back through the window or something and doing murder?
Yes, pretty much. Doing murder, yes.
All right. Being that they are harmless and humble peasants, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll D4 twice.
So we feel worse.
Yeah.
Here's Billy Joe and Bobby Blue. And
Pull them from chat.
All right, so the first house, there are 2 people in. The second house, there are 2 people in. All right, so let's just say the first house, it is an old, retired, married couple. They're probably both... When you go in there, they're both snuggled up in their beds, clutching each other, wearing long white gowns. She has a white bonnet on. He's got a little white gown on. They've got little... On their bedside tables, there's a little candle that's probably down to about an inch left of the wick,
such an evil
and they are
how
slumbering
poetic.
slumbering silently in their beds. Periodically, the old man is like,
You're so evil, Gore. Someone put 2 hands on their mouths and be like, "You're the virgins tonight." No, I'm not gonna say that. What? No, I'm not gonna say that.
okay, Emlyn laughs so much that they wake up.
Whatever you want.
As Emlyn sits there inanely giggling at the fact that he's about to murder these 2 people, they're going to wake up.
It's silence.
It's silence.
I'm kidding, of course, but
Yeah,
that would be funny.
I'm not gonna say anything because
So no, with the silent spell in place, it is completely quiet.
Yes, so I'm gonna go up to on one side of the bed, hack, 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 hack. Other side, hack, 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 hack. Without any statement, any thought.
All right. Okay. Well, you can basically get 6 points from the old man, 4 points from the old lady.
Okay, that helps.
Next house.
Go to the next house.
Ding,
Cure
ding, ding, ding,
moderate
ding.
wounds. I mean, murder innocent civilians.
It is almost Easter after all. He's like the Easter Bunny, but more fun.
Oh no.
Okay, in this house.
Eggs.
Okay, in this house, we find 2 beds. The first bed, there is a middle-aged man. There is a large wood axe leaning up against the wall. And looking at the trappings around, you guess that he probably works in the woods. In the smaller bed is a young girl, probably about 6 years old.
Oh.
She has tied blonde pigtails coming down either side. She has a little cuddly bear wrapped in her arms as she's snuggling it and quietly...
Oh, the player in me feels so shitty.
I'm sorry, but if you're going to murder these people, I'm going to make
fair
you
enough.
suffer one way or another.
I am killing the lumberjack man first because the girl is easy
All
prey.
right. I will let you have I'll let you have 10 points from him.
And I'm killing the girl.
Are you sure? Are you sure? The karma
neutrally
bunny.
evil. Come on.
The karma bunny jumps by the window and goes.
I am doing it.
You get 2 points from the girl.
Oh.
Was it worth it?
The town was gonna kill her anyway.
That's true. So I'm leaving, and emotionless, I look at the party and be like, we can go back to the tower. I'm not full, but I'm better. As you can see, I look great.
Yay.
Okay. Well, head back to the tower quickly.
All right. Okay. And back to the woods you go. Let's go ahead and move it to the tower. So you've been about, let's see, so 20 minutes out of the woods, probably 20 minutes fumbling around here, 20 minutes back. So it's about an hour. About an hour to get back to the tower. All right. Go ahead and move you back. Obviously, the Babao demons are ripped up and still there. The tower still looms in the darkness. However, when you emerge from the trees, what you actually see is the horned woman, the one that had the headpiece with the 2 horns, is actually in the courtyard of the tower. When you get there, you kind of... let me go ahead and say, Emlyn and Thelonious, give me a Knowledge Arcana check.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Ooh, nice roll.
Ooh.
I can't spell Arcana, so give me a second. There we go.
Take
Okay.
your time.
Just look up the A thing.
Yay!
Yeah, Emlyn, you're not particularly paying much attention. Maybe it's the distance, maybe it's the whatever. However, you definitely notice that she is inside there. You see by her hands and her movements that she's obviously casting a spell. And let's see, with a 25, I will go ahead and tell you what that is. 1 second. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. It is definitely, as you kind of look, you see her pick up a small burning brazier at the same time, which clues you into the fact that she was using some incense. She is casting some form of guard and ward. With a 25, what you can tell is with the particular ingredients that she was using and the small silver rod that you noticed her kind of scattering around, you're guessing that she's probably planting some kind of warding spell such as Stinking Cloud or something like that. You guys have just kind of come out, so you see her do that, and then she moves up to about here and repeats the same thing, and then she moves to here. What you can tell is basically she is working her way around the inner circle now and putting even more magical wards in place and more magical defenses.
Ooh.
So yeah, obviously, seeing that you killed the Babao demons, they are now fortifying their defenses while you've been gone and preparing for a potential attack or onslaught from you guys.
Makes sense.
What's she doing?
She's fortifying the defensive.
Yep. So basically, she'll go around the
her.
entire thing.
Can you stop her?
No, I cannot.
Just so you guys know, when we were fighting those demons, and I killed one, and I pushed him into the barrier, and he was starting to go through the barrier, but then when he died halfway through, he was incinerated?
Would you go to say disintegrated?
I was.
Hey, that's a new word. Incinerated. It's incinerated and disintegrated. It's almost fits.
So,
Incinerated.
I think that means you need to be alive. So I don't understand what our devil friend did for us.
Obviously, this was part of his play, his game of fun.
Where are my powers?
Oh shit! I completely forgot. You should have been adding D8 on every one that you hit. Sorry.
Oh shit!
But you forgot too. So last time you fought these, remember you were getting an extra D8 damage on them all.
I was.
Yeah.
I think so, Gore. Really?
I never
Yeah.
got-
I don't.
Oh, you might not have been telling us, but
Okay.
cool.
I just thought the powers.
No, when you
hadn't
fought the
manifested
Babao
yet.
demons before, I think you did. Oh, well, you should have been. Sorry. You won.
Just make
Who
it
do
up
we care?
when
You
we're
won.
fighting Porthan, all right? Just give me some D8s when we're fighting Porthan.
I don't remember that. Yeah. No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
It's nothing to do with it.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, nothing to do with it.
That's a good April Fool's, man. That was good. That was very effective. So go in there and maybe it'll go down.
Wow, I don't think we're the right kind of thing to pass through.
Or you can try putting your finger to it. Maybe it'll work.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up.
Right.
I can't believe you're doing it.
It's brief.
I'm gonna rage. And I'm
You're gonna
going
angrily touch it with your finger.
and then angrily try to put my fist into the force field.
All right. Okay, so this is what happens. Speaking of your powers, as soon as you do that, all of a sudden, remember when you first received the power, these weird black lines, like all your veins filled with black?
Am I a demon?
As you touch this thing, literally what happens is you guys notice spines go and like every vertebrae on Tolgar's back, a spike pops out from his forehead.
Oh, spine!
From his forehead, 2 horns burst out of his skull in a shower of blood. And out of his loinberry cloth, a small, wispy black tail appears and kind of just like flaps.
I thought you were gonna say.
Okay, Tolgar. Yeah, you seem to be able to go through. You seem to be able to go through the blue. Now, here's what it feels like. It's like almost imagine if you're trying to push yourself through a wall, a 40-foot wall of Jello. Like it you can feel it. It's physically there. It like is surrounding you, and you're having to like push and fight your way through it, and you have to like go through very slowly, but you are able to go through.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, as soon as Tolgar is going through it and then sees all these things, like see him transforming, he just like gets this devilish smile. He's like, finally, and then like swims through the Jello to get to the other side. Come on, everybody!
All right. Okay. As soon as you emerge from the other side, you feel like a weird sensation as your horns like retract back into your head and become reattach into your skull, and the spikes kind of retract back into your back, and become your vertebrae, and your tail dries up and becomes nothing more than your typical pointy tailbone. And you're left feeling very much non-demonic at this point.
Damn it!
What's everybody else want to do?
I'm just staring blankly.
All right. With that, you hear a voice from up at the top of the tower, a female voice that is preceded by...
Oh no, I'm by myself.
A laugh. Because now you can hear everything inside. As you look up, you can see the woman with the horned helm and the white eyes glaring down at you. You can see the winged demonish succubi, the one that had the bow. And as you look up, she has got the bow pulled all the way back and trained on you. The woman in the tower, she says, "Such a pity that you've come all by yourself just to die all alone." And with that, you hear as the arrow comes almost spiraling through the air down towards Tolgar.
Okay. Oh, come on!
Oh, dude.
And I am not going to tell you what happens, but I am leaving that dice roll right there because this is a hell of a cliffhanger to end it on. So, yeah, whatever that glowing magical arrow was, it just critted Tolgar.
Oh my God.
And that is the end of our show for tonight. So there you go.
Tolgar.
So we will see what happens to Tolgar next Monday.
Okay.
Alrighty, if you have any questions, now you... Hi there, I'm Gorbad. Welcome to the Orc's Nest. I'm the Dungeon Master here on How We Roll, and if you'd like to follow me personally, you can do so on Twitter, @Gorbad. Check out thedmblog.com for all things Dungeon Master and Dungeons & Dragons related. And of course, you can follow me on twitch.tv/Gorbad. Also, guys, don't forget to keep up with all things How We Roll. Follow us on Twitter @HowWeRoll. Check out the website, www.howweroll.com. And make sure you follow us on YouTube as well. Cheers, guys.
Hi, I'm the Satchmo. I speak for the trees. Thank you for watching How We Roll. If you want to see some more of me, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter @Satchmo. If not, I guess I'll just see you next episode. I love you. Take care.
What's up, you guys? It's the Snuggler here, and I am back for my second How We Roll campaign. I've I've been given some guidelines. One is to not name the character that I'm playing. Score's probably going to kill my character at some point. And 2 is to keep this as short as possible.
Jane is just so lazy.
So with that being said, so happy to be on my second campaign for How We Roll. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at MattySweetTweet. That's pretty much all I use. So check you there. If not, I'm always here playing for you guys.
Shagget here. I play a character on How We Roll. I'm not going to tell you who I play because if they die, I'm going to have to redo it. I've already done it once, never again. Follow me on Twitter at aneb_convos, and I'll see you guys on How We Roll.
Hi, Jane here. You may have seen me in such films as Rise of the Fallen or Lyra vs. Legend. Thanks for watching! You can follow me on Twitter at Jane on Twitch. That's with a 0, not no. Anyway, I gotta go. The cats. Peace, suckers!